One of the great benefits about being a full-blooded Indian is being inside a city where you're surrounded by chaos, and yet we can self-tune our radio station, be in a state of peace, feel the love that we have in our heart. Right? Self-tuners, we learned how to master, our radio station. You know what an aircraft radio is, right? Programmable radios, programmers, right? Deprogrammers, deprogram, getting rid of the cache, defrag your hard drive, right? You know how to do that, right? That's why I said in one of my videos, if we were going to do this 10,000 years ago, we'd probably speak in a different language and provide different symbols through which we do essentially the same thing. So that's one of the reasons I used to laugh. It's like you can't make this shit up because it's all about energy, right? When I went to college, when I went to university, you got the APA manual, right? It basically, again, is, if you look at my earlier videos, about rule-based functions. Anybody that knows anything about computers knows what a function is, an argument. Okay? It's called a relationship, of communication. So the way that it sort of works is that, man, I gotta memorize all these rules? Man, fuck. I gotta clear that shit too, huh? So I memorized all those rules in the APA. You know how long it took me to put a document together that way? Instead of just manifested on paper? Here. How quick did that take? Well, you wanted me to put a dot here and a comma here and all this. And hell, even if I put in 40 paragraphs, you couldn't hold that much information in your head to begin with. You're not running on that much light in which to do it with because your library is so goddamn small. Excuse my French. Okay? Which is called bandwidth perception. How many bands of electromagnetic energy are you using to perceive the cosmos that you live in? Based on the amount of information that you can process to be aware of what that information is telling you. Right? So those are called libraries. We use libraries, delete those libraries, use bigger libraries, delete those libraries, and keep going on. So in this case, when I was a little child, I began building a library. And what do you think my library building was trying to do? Put a puzzle together, figure out how they were programming all you people. How are they doing this? I had to figure that out. One of the first things that I looked at when I was a child, what we call speed. And of course, if you go to my earlier videos when we talk about the speed of learning in a classroom, right? If I'm a teacher and I walked into a classroom, and just like I tried to do yesterday, remember? How fast can you plug a child's head? It's consciousness, it's living spirit. Wow, I get it. Now you're like, well, how fast can you do that with a child? I know one thing, I could probably do it in a day, and I know a girl that can do it in 15 minutes. And I hope she's doing well because I know she had some problems with her hip. She was in communications in the U.S. Air Force. She was an A+ bloodline, Hawaiian. She lives in Hilo, Hawaii. One of the smartest girls I ever met. She's the only girl I've ever met on this planet besides Patty Broussard, face to face, other than the girl on the planet that I'm always communicating with, right? But anyway, when you're running on a mountain of light and you're powered up, how can you not know how powerful you actually are? More than a demon, right? So we're not who they are. That's who they are. That's not who we are. So unfortunately, what they do is they program children, to run their shit. put it into your memory, and you run it, which is no different than just running a simple program. So that's one of the reasons that I'm doing this, because I was prompted. It just popped up right in front of me because it's like my future self telling me, hey, look at this. Okay, so I got a chance to listen to Kim Go-Goon, which is the ground commander. Okay? So she's on the Speak Project. They made a special announcement today. Okay? And of course, Patty Broussard, the commander of the Earth Defense Forces, okay, posted something on my Facebook page yesterday, and I realized, okay, she told us, hey, they decided they wanted to, use a Space Force, what they call Space Force. So this is what's happening, and this is very important for people to realize. You're a holographic projection system, okay? So they know how to use holographic technology to fake an alien invasion, okay? Now, if you don't understand how your mind works as a holographic projection system, remember I talked about eyeballs? Eyeballs, okay, are bidirectional holographic projectors collecting data. You're experiencing the data through the electron. Well, I'm experiencing a holograph, yeah. So if you believe there's an alien invasion because of how they know how to use technology and where the hell do you think they got it from? Yeah. Okay. The point is that when your energy is low and you're in low frequency density, you're already in obey your master programming, and you don't understand through the light by having more knowledge of how this works, which was their game plan, okay, that you don't know how a holograph works with your own consciousness, okay? They want everybody to use all their energy and their consciousness to experience the alien invasion that you believe is real. And guess what? Your energy will make it happen, and you will experience what that is. So what that means, if you go back and look at my earlier videos, you're choosing to experience that with your consciousness because you don't know how a holographic projection system works. Is that the book you want to write? Is that the ending? Remember I told you I unplugged. I don't give them any more energy. Okay, so I don't have to experience anymore who they are. You want to do that? Start giving love to your children. Forget about who they are. Okay? So naturally, since they got the media, right? NBC, CBS, that's another group, by the way. Like I said in my previous video, take your shoes off, go out and reintroduce yourself to the girl on the planet, go for a nature hike, do whatever follows your passion, restore your memory on who you are, get your energy up, stop eating sugar, and power down some alkaline stuff and get your energy back up. You'll feel better, realize who you are, and the jig is up. Game over. Okay? So thank you, Kim. You get all my light, girl. So thank you for everything that you're doing, and everybody that's on behalf of the life that is here. We're finally going to end this horror show. This hell realm is over. Welcome to the heavenly realms. Bye now. Have a great day. I love you all. Be good to yourselves.